Yeah.
Chief Deputy.
So I hand over now. Then immediately, I now hand over.
Commissioner, I think there's a representative. Anyone?
Let us have a word of prayer. Let us have a word of prayer. Let us have a word of prayer. Orderly way, but not keeping busy, but minding the business, but to lift up the Spirit and His guidance. And for that, let us pray. O God, by word and deed, those who cry.
Father Anthony. Because leo ni siku ya furaha. Today is a celebration. Pacida. Because of that, the second way. Har kime. When I say that, we clap. Har kime. Nisu. Har kime. Nisu. Har kime. Because of that visionary behind Pacida, Telo. Because of that visionary behind Pacida, Telo. Beginning my coffee.
Good morning once again. May I take a bit? They are They are organized because they have their members who are here, led by in Kalacha, and they'll be traveling. They have traveled Kalacha, and they'll be traveling. They have traveled. They are already and they are traveling. I mean, they are flying to Marsabit today. Government team who are here, led by Secretary Siolo, on the same table. I see organized all men here with us. Department of Culture. I am sure they are also running. Yes, I don't forget to recognize my. Are also running. Yes, I don't forget to recognize my board members who are here. National government is still. DCC and CC's office here in Merced County. DCC and CC's office here in Merced County. You can just wave. welcome my fellow colleagues, civil society, as a Pacida board member. Represented here, kindly. To come and grace the occasion, to come and grace the occasion, to come and grace the occasion, to come and give us his word,
That our other partners like concern, when we walked in with His Excellency, it's a celebration. When we walked in with His Excellency, it's a celebration of 15 years of always been working together. Anyway, we've been walking the journey together. For 15 years of always been working together. Anyway, we've been walking the journey together. Regions together. Because Ethiopia and
Recognition of partners, then we actually get the data to the speeches.
directors who are present in the house, please stand up, to be seen. If for any reason I've forgotten any officer, please. But I've not seen Janet standing because.
Valued of partner of Pacida, and because of that, so we are just about before we some recognition of partners. But allow me to request. Give your official speech. Thank you.
Invite our chief guest. Thank you.
I've already said something I don't want to repeat now. And because of other agencies that we have around here.
We were also told that so they are mature culturally to marry, and even to the culturally to marry, and even to the planning committee from the leadership of this the CEOs and the CCs present. I have not CEOs and the CCs present. I have not the Pacida family is present. I have not the Pacida family. Board member. Board member. Unajua saa zingine unakulia watu wengine. Marwas code in director wengine. Marwas code in managing director Santi Sana here. We've been with the Pacida Santi Sana here. We've been with the Pacida for a very long for the Habat I call him the Jesus in the desert. For the Habat, I call him the Jesus in the desert. Get that. Yeah, no day of African child. Team few minutes ago, and I told them let me just go and 2030. Pacida is to address issues to do with resilience. Those pastoralist communities and our agro-pastoralist communities, they have this agro-pastoralist communities, they have these activities doing over the years, who are largely doing over the years, who are largely pastoralists. We know very well that our people, and we know very well that our people, the pastoralists. When I say that, the pastoralists. When I say that, because it's still climate. When I say that, because it's still climate change. Because it's still climate change. We have not ourselves accepted that there is change. We have not ourselves accepted that there is. So what happened is we have not ourselves accepted that there is. So what happened is man said. So what happened is man said, and what that man who reads it, and what that man who reads the, is it the intestine? What that man who reads the, is it the intestine? What? But when the is it the intestine? What? But when the dry season hit enough, but when the dry season hit enough for these hazards to happen, the dry season hit enough for these hazards to happen. So for these hazards to happen. So and peace program, that is what and peace program, that is what Pacida has been working on. Pacida has been working on being rich with different I'm happy that our elders are here. I'm happy that our elders are here. Yes, there is community here. Yes, there is community conversations pertaining to conflict, and the issues there is community conversations pertaining to conflict, and the issues pertaining to conflict, and the issues to do with water points, which we always struggle to do with water points, which we always struggle to feel the impacts. Every community felt the impact. Every community felt the impact. Is a very vast county impacts. Every community felt the impact. Is a very vast county. Rich enough sometimes. Rich enough sometimes in governance. I know they've been. Pacida has been always forefront to make sure that at least Telo, being the CEO, he's been so close with His Excellency the Governor. They are all used at the shows of close working together. We've partnered for a long time. If we transform our people, economic pluralism, we have to diversify our way of life as much as we want, because fish is food for the poor. But nowadays, because fish is food for the poor. But nowadays, they're eating the poor. But nowadays they're eating cereal that have been introduced to have changed, and this will help. The Department of have changed, and this will help. The Department of Water has been so close with Pacida. For those people who are from Nairobi, they will not understand. Those people who are and fro, you use more than 60. Those people who are and fro, you use more than 60,000 for the fuel. Working on the peace program with the Dansanich and the Gabra, and moving on the peace program with the Dansanich and the Gabra, and Moyale and the other side. They are also doing a lot of things according to say. They are also doing a lot of things according to say. But the truth is to say. But the truth is, these organizations are the government. Sometimes you go. The truth is, these organizations are the government. Sometimes you go extra, even than the complementary together. Even than the complementary together. This integrated formulation of that document. So this document will be a guide. Thank you so much for unity. Thank you so much.
With profound humility,
Thank you so much.
With profound humility, Your Excellency, in turn, that His Excellency the President launched launched climate change summit is one of the best TRA, participatory climate resource network risk assessment, to the that civil society organizations should work with county governments to deliver change. But they say, someone said, and Samburu, as well as it that you hear. So we'll be hearing some of those very good stories. Allow me to request, before we get into the meat of 40, that is, thank you very much. That is, thank you very much. Allow me to request that we break for tea. Allow me to request that we break for tea for.
We are very grateful for every person. We are very grateful for every person who's voted for us. This is who's voted for us. This is for the board. This is for awards. For the board. This is for awards. We are very grateful. We are very. This is for every person who's voted for us. This is for the board. This is for all of us. According to
is a disability inclusive because I was very involved in coming up with a law, and also developability inclusive because I was very involved in coming up with a law, and also developing the national because I was very involved in coming up with a law, and also developing the national inclusive communication guide. And I really don't want you guys to be very serious. Let's be upstanding inclusive communication guide. And I really don't want you guys to be very serious. Let's be upstanding for those who are, and I really don't want you guys to be very serious. Let's be upstanding for those who attest that you're actually a very beautiful a very beautiful dance over here. So starting shortly, Mado here. So starting shortly, Mado. A lot of people are following us online. Mama Malata kwa wapi? Adano kwa wapi? Adano kwanza alikuwa ile hapa. Patrick Catello. We've gotten the blessings. Tumepata the blessings a bit. Thank you very much. All right, so that they give us the CEO, Patrick Catello.
Yeah, in the interest of time, allow me to bring on board some of our key partners who are in this room as participants today.
Biske, regional representative of Caritas Germany in Sudan. Regional representative of Caritas Germany in Sudan, South Sudan, Somalia. But have built up Pacida. I mean, that's what they did themselves. If we could come in and what they did themselves, if we could come in and join. And we are planning to continue as well in the future. Billions and a pillar of prosperous people in the region here. You cannot motivation to support people in this way. Pacida is following their strategic plan. Many years. So I know next year's election, level of violence.
Emily from CBM.
Country Director, Mr. David Munyendo. I'm sure not so many people. Mr. David Munyendo. I'm sure not so many people may be knowing us. One of them being inclusive health. We look at livelihood and education. Keeps on attracting CBM very special way. And what I like it resonates so well with the CBM's project and his comments. He said that, and he's able to also take his children to school. And Pacida, as you begin the implementation. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Emily. Beneficiaries underscore their dignity. So we say project out of the cash that he receives. Thank you very much, Emily.
So all protocols observed. My name is Benjamin Wemela Hasio Worldwide as area coordinator, Pacida in Marsabit. I'm more than delighted to be here to speak about concern speech, but this is the truth. Pacida for the last 10 years, they have been a very close, very great partner with us. We have implemented a project together with them. That this strategy that's being launched to Pacida today, for having reached 18, you can make a decision by voting. But now I think Pacida has become international because there are footprints in Ethiopia working with closely. My country joining us, I want to convey her sincere gratitudes, be part of this process, growing together to build the resilience of the community.
Kwa heshima kuu natambua SOS and all Alex Lengarite, I work for Mexico, a 15 million euro program awards, which is quite a good number. And what I just want to say, Mexico with the rent program. And one of the things that I also want implementing this, and they're one of them implementing, and also market system development. Convey the message of our country director, William Barons, and the resilience approaches in natural rangeland ecosystem. So is prosperity. What I just want to mention is we're rebranding, because every time, even when I pass through, Mexico is this. Are you Peace Corps? Are you American Peace Corps? Are you Pacida? And we'll continue to work together.
New entries, whom we recognize them in the absence. I will give them opportunity to come and say a word and introduce themselves. Festus Karibu. Usimwangalie mwili.
Masabit, Isiolo and Samburu, and I also coordinate our, so that today we boast of, and Pacida is really one of our most spectrum, most thematic areas. NIC program, very strong, capacities in so many areas, and we have also benefited as WHH Kenya program. Therefore, congratulations, Executive Director of Pacida, for really a great job that you've done over the years, and your expansion program, improving your portfolio program. Our country, Christian Schnipper, head of programs, Josephine, and the other colleagues who sit in Nairobi. We are indeed privileged to have Pacida as one of our partners, and we wish you really very well. For me, I've also been privileged to interact a bit over the years when you guys were coming up with this today, and I see really a lot of investment in thought in terms of how you appreciate the changes around the world, the trends around the world, and I'm really looking forward to a continued partnership as we move into the next strategic period.
Thank you very much. The journey, and the journey is still on. We've not reached our. But allow me to welcome Roland to come and say is an old man with a lot of wisdom. Just flew in yesterday from Germany, and then now he's here in Kenya in some new ideas. Thank you. Welcome. Karibu.
And dear guests, and the invitation that we can pass by and have also a word to say. Is partnering with you a little bit longer than Welthungerhilfe, actually. I was not aware that it's more than I think Caritas started very early with you and profited from the first part. Caritas Austria was one of the strong ones who did a lot of capacity development or strengthening or sharing or however, empowerment and everything. And indeed, you are very strong. Very strong, a lot of people, but we are in difficult times. So we really are suffering together. So I was with you last September traveling in Masabit in the car when you got a call that all the American money was from 1 minute to the next just cut. And also like this electricity. And so that was very sad. We had the same with our American funding from in Latin America. We had it immediately, and so as an organization internationally, we suffer as well. Cutting down a lot on their humanitarian funds. So we try. Why we have today a private foundation, Isabella Dumont from Cologne. It's in Germany, formerly all the newspapers in Cologne still are owned by the Dumont, and our big bosses with us also. Douglas Graf Sauermar, Jelch, he is the president of Matisse International Europe. So I'm happy to have them here with me, and we will together with Pacida visit the field. Also, we see Father Anthony again in Kalacha, so we really go out to the field. And that's where we have our projects, not in Masabit so far so much, but more. And we have a new project, we call it My Healthy School, that will start actually now with the help of Isabella. And we look forward to find more private donors also, to a little bit from the donors that we usually used. So I'm looking forward that jointly we can find ways to find these opportunities, to make as much as possible use of it, and also to be innovative. And I know that Patrick is very keen in innovation, so maybe we find new ways to also find prosperity for Masabit County. Thank you so much, and all the best for the new strategies which you developed. 2030 is a strong.
Thank you, Roland, for your wisdom and normally piece of advice that we've walked this journey together. Now, in the interest of time, I need to recognize those are our partners, people who have been working this journey together for long. And of course, there are other key stakeholders here who always engage, interact, start filling the gaps where there are gaps. So allow me to recognize presence of Director Sifa Salad. Okay. Then we have NDMA Marsabit. We always make a bit of planning. Are you there? If you are here, please come and say a word, just a word, yeah? No speech, just a word. Karibu. Eh? Oh, okay. Good. Thank you for that complimentary. She is coordinator NDMA Siolo, experience, and of course, he has been walking this journey from Marsabit to Siolo to many counties, Turkana. We've worked with him all over.
Thank you so much. Asante sana Bwana Katelo. I wish to recognize the presence of the county government officials, the chief officers, national government officers, the partners from within and from abroad. And I want to take up this opportunity to first and foremost thank you for the launch. We've been doing this. We were here about 2 weeks ago when we were looking at this strategic plan at this very venue. Now it has come to be launched, and that actually is very good, and we actually congratulate you for that. Just to mention a few things that we've actually done with Pacida. Pacida is actually, but has actually moved places and has actually gone to counties. The legs of activities, and in the very activities that actually Pacida has worked with us and has actually worked with us the journey is about response activities. One among recent drought in Isiolo County, where Pacida actually came in handy to the donors and the partners in the country. Pacida was one among the many that actually came out clear and showed presence. It actually gave us support in terms of borehole fuel subsidies, borehole repairs. It also did cash transfers in areas where the government, like ourselves, through the Hunger Safety Net program, we're actually having deficits in terms of households to be supported. And actually, Pacida was very, very much present, and they actually gave a number of households the required support during the drought. Moreover, Pacida has actually gone out of its way to support government activities or programs. One in particular is where NDMA, Isiolo, requested Pacida to come in and assist in the review of the contingency plans. You know, contingency is one of the for NDMA alone, is for the county where we are, and in Nassals especially. Pacida supported us. Moreover, there is this the new phenomenon in Isiolo County and in other counties, I'm sure. Days ago, we were with them in Nanyuki in a workshop, and my brother here, the deputy CS, was the stakeholders from Isiolo County with us, and actually Pacida has brought us to speed. Now things go out of hand. So we actually want to say thank you so much, Pacida, for partnering with us. You are a partner in Isiolo now. Among the very many partners that we have in Isiolo, Pacida is actually being seen as one of the key stakeholders in the county. Though it is only just a year or two old, it doesn't actually take time in Isiolo. Otherwise, I would wish to say that this strategic plan, the 5 years, is should not actually just be on paper, but should be seen implemented. When action is taken to where it is required, is when we can actually say that the strategic plan has actually taken its shape that is required of it. Otherwise, I want to say thank you so much on behalf of NDMA, Isiolo, and Marsabit, as well as Samburu, who are not represented here today, apart from my brother here, Abdullah, who is representing the CDC. I want to say we are together and we'll be moving with you all the miles that it requires to move with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, my brother. Allow me also to bring on board, we work with Pacida, believe in research and development. We work with research institutions. We work with Carlo. We work with the University of Nairobi, Egerton University, and many others, out and from within and from without. Here represented, we have Carlo, Madam Kaballe, to come and say a word.
Thank you. All protocols observed. Good afternoon. As you've heard, my name is Kaballe Diba. I work for Kenya Agricultural and Livestock Research Organization. Here I'm the Institute Director, Sheep, Goats and Camel Research Institute. Mine is to congratulate Pacida for the 18 years of service in several parts of this country, Kenya and Ethiopia. And I also wanted to congratulate you for that milestone, launch of the strategic plan. KALRO is in the final stage. And we are happy to have been partnering with you on several projects, particularly on NRM, Natural Resource Management. As you launch your program, we are keen to look at the program, and we still look forward to partnering with you in several other areas. So, pongezi, as you launch your strategic plan, that is the way to go, and we will be happy to partner with you. And for the delegates, I wish to invite you to second KALRO Scientific and Innovation Conference that will take place on 15th to 19th June. So karibuni zote. All the best as you launch your program.
Thank you very much. Okay, you see, speakers on the floor are government representative. We need to have voice from still government representative, a private sector for the government. Allow me to welcome my brother, the director for Marwasco, Sora Katelo, whom we have worked this journey together for many years. From the start of Marwasco, you see devolution has brought in a lot of goodies. And to this, we support a lot of policies. We support a lot of bills in the parliament here, County Assembly of Marsabit. Once he was also a county rep, but now he has devolted to become an executive. Karibu.
Thank you. All protocols observed. Stephen Sora, Managing Director for Marsabit Water and Sewerage Company. I wish to congratulate Pacida on this occasion. Let me say I'm both a shareholder and a beneficiary, or you said we don't use? Yes, participant. On behalf of Marwasco and its management, the Board of Directors, we wish to congratulate you on this good day. If you don't know where you want to go, every road that you follow seems to be taking you to the right path. And definitely you may not reach where you want to reach. A strategic plan is a tool that will clearly define what you want to do over the next couple of years. We join you in this. I am a witness that Pacida is doing a very good job. Probably they have done the tallest water tank in the county with us and are operating very well. They have supported us in doing our own strategic plan and policies that support the strategic plan. We wish you well. May it not be just a document that is going to be on the shelf, but I'm sure. Sometimes I tell my staffs that we don't need to go for benchmarking to any organization in Nairobi. Pacida in its setup is enough for us to know how to set objective, how things are done, and how you clearly work for the community. It doesn't matter how much money you have in resource mobilization. If you do not have best strategies, if you do not have that heart to serve, then that money will go into the wrong hand. Thank you for handling funds that have been trusted to you by very good partners across, within, and abroad. Definitely they say behind every successful that there is the other one, but let me today say that behind every successful CEO, there must have been very good supportive staff who actually support me in doing some of our documents. I want to wish you well and the entire staff of Pacida for doing your work in the best way possible. May God bless you.
Thank you very much. In this room, I need to come, of course, community are represented. We have community representative here. On behalf of the community, allow me to bring on board Peace Chair from Marsabit County, seated with his deputy. I will not be safe if I don't mention their name or put them on this platform. Karibu, Chairman.
All protocols observed, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. My name is Soraguyo. As you have heard, the Chair, County Peace Committee, together with my able Vice Chair, Honorable Adan Chukuliza, remarkably known as Shugulika, because he is always involved in community social welfare than anybody else. First and foremost, just like when the deputy CS and our deputy governor came in to this hall, and they said earlier, they questioned themselves whether it is a wedding celebration from how beautifully the hall was decorated. Me too, when I was given the program for the day and I read launching of Pacida's launching of strategic plan from 2023 to 2030, and then also mentioning their 18 years of lasting impact, I reflected that it was like they were celebrating their 18th birthday. Can we clap for them for the 18th birthday? Thank you. In the interest of time, just to be brief, we had partnered a long way together with Pacida over peace issues, not only within our county, but even the cross-border between Kenya and Ethiopia. And they have really contributed to peace building amongst the communities within Marsabit County, the Samburu, Isiolo, and also our neighboring, the Kenya, the Ethiopian, the southern part of Ethiopia. In fact, peace is, I think, the beginning of everything in life. It is only when you have peace that you can think of any other thing like developments and what have you. And we had been requesting other partners within this county that they have to have peace component in all their programs, after we have been appreciating from partners like Pacida and so many others who have also been mentioned here, who had partnered with us in trying to build sustainable peace in our county and across. With those few remarks, thank you so much. Congratulations, Pacida, for the impactful work you have been doing as regards contributing to human lives and livelihoods, and also peace building. God bless Pacida. God bless our nation. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Finally, allow me to welcome Wana Sankale. Sankale is a regulator, and of course, it will be an advantage for non-state actors, whether you're international or local. This is the guy behind the scene. He's here today to witness Pacida's strategic plan launch. Welcome, Sankale. You know, formerly called NGO board, now it's PBO. It's a regulatory body.
Okay. PBO is you. We PBO are. Okay. All protocol observed. Ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. I don't say that because I'm a politician. I'm just trying to greet each and every one of us depending on the belief we carry each and every day. So my name's Nicholas Sankale. I work with the Public Benefit Organization Regulatory Authority, formerly the NGO Coordination Board. Is anyone aware of us? Are you aware of us? I thought you will say no, and I know 60% of you. Yeah? So I have, first of all, I want to take this opportunity to congratulate the Pacida family for this step that you've taken today to launch your strategic plan, and more of doing it at home. For us also, it's an advantage because it also gives us room to visit organization and come to see what you do. So may we just clap for Pacida for that. I don't know, because in these congratulations, we are not good at them. Congratulations. Two, also say that a brief history of Pacida within the most compliance organization we have as the regulatory body. They are fully compliant with us up to date. The only thing they have not done is that they have not transited. But compliance, they are fully compliant with that. So we also say congratulations to that. Two, congratulate them because in the last 2 years, they were able to win a number of awards, being one of the best performing organizations. I think it was water, environment. I think we should clap for these guys. Let's clap for them. Let's clap for them, yeah? But when a regulator praises you, know that there's something coming behind the scene, okay? Okay. Then I also want to bring to attention, I know we have many of you here via Mercy Corps. I've seen so many people that have assisted in the office here. My brother there, I see someone there, I know. That we have a new act as the regulatory body, and that's why you see we've changed our name from the NGO Coordination Board to the Public Benefit Organization Regulatory Authority. And the same goes to the NGOs. We no longer have NGOs in Kenya. We have public benefit organizations. So when I look at the report from our brothers here in Pacida, I saw somewhere non-governmental organizations. So we no longer refer you as non-governmental organization, we refer you as the public benefit organization. I don't know if I'm taking time, I want to be very fast. Two, we also want to bring to your attention that under the new transition, under the new Act of 2013 and the regulations of 2026, it is now clear that we are transiting NGOs to PBOs. But now, there are a number of things that are going to happen within the next 2 to 3 months. One is that we have also improved the scope of registration. Katelo was here telling us about national, international. But what we are saying is that now we have different scope of registration if you want to register. These include being a national organization, an international, an exempt, implementing, non-implementing, bestowment. So all these now come on board. And I don't have time to explain all this because I may wish to have time to give you a brief of everything, but I'll not have time at this time. So we are changing on that. We're also developing what we call framework for AML and TF. That is anti-money laundering and terrorism financing. We're also developing a framework. You know that Kenya was listed in the grey list, but we are trying to do our best to ensure that we are out of the grey list. Two, I also want to put clearly that on transition, we are a number of activities that we require you to do, but I think with those one, I will not put it public. We'll have to sit with my brother here and discuss about it, not on a fee, but for free. So there's no fee for that. I'll also wish to clearly thank each and every one of us for coming to support them. I've heard stories, what they have done, what they are doing. It's just God that they are doing what I do. Continue doing what you do. I always give a small story. I'm a beneficiary of an NGO. For me to be where I am is because of an NGO. So if I don't support that NGO and I want it maybe to be dissolved or deregistered, will I be supporting it? So I just wish each and every one of us be philanthropic enough to also give your own support to this organization so that someone else somewhere can be like me or someone else somewhere. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Now, allow me to welcome Madam Janet to introduce, of course, to bring on board members from my chair, Dr. Adano Wario, who is currently in Nairobi. He was to travel, but he was held up just as he was trying to prepare himself for this strategic plan launch because of other engagement that needs his attention, and it was an urgent one. So, Janet, karibu sana. Naona board members yako wako na kupa fursa wajue, because most of the time our partners say, who are your board members? Some of them are here, some of them are not around. Thank you.
Thank you very much, the CEO, Mr. Patrick. All the protocol observed, our chief guest who has left, the development partners, government representative, community leaders, members of the board, the management staff, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Before I start, it's my pleasure to stand here today with great honor as the vice chair of the board member to represent the other board members in this capacity. Before I go ahead and make my remarks, I want to appreciate all the board members. For those who are present, for those who are not present, allow me to present them to you by mentioning their name. And because of time, we'll not have time for them to introduce themselves. This is one of the board members who are inclusive. Looking the aspect of, we have a unique, we have different communities within our county. So to ensure we have representative, and then we have faith-based organization, very crucial, and looking at the gender aspect. So allow me, on behalf of the chair, who is not present today, our chair is Dr. Adano Wario, was supposed to be with us today, but unfortunately there are other works that he is adhering to. So allow me, in the capacity of the vice chair, to present to you. We have Madam Diko Fora, who is there, just wave, who is the board member. Thank you very much, Madam. We have Father Anthony, sorry for that, Father Anthony. And then we have Mr. Boru. So the other members are not present, those are the. Allow me to go ahead with my remarks. Marks a very great milestone for Pacida. Looking back today, we are, and planning for the next 5 years is not just to ensure that communities, the pastoral and the agro-pastoral community that we have in Ethiopia, because Pacida has a presence in Ethiopia, and just as simple, but the truth that a strong organization governance, with the presence of all of us here, the great partners, community representative, the structures that we have at the community level is an honor to ensure that we have a strong governance today. The members, the board, have a great role, walking the journey, ensuring that policy direction are provided, and I appreciate the board members for that, ensuring that strategic oversight, when I talk of strategic oversight, Pacida is being entrusted by public money. So we ensure the accountability is there. The direction is there in form of guiding them on what the current issues, for instance, what are we supposed to do? For us to say that we have built the resilience of the communities, to ensure that we have built the developmental aspect of the communities, what can we do? And that is the leadership the board has been providing. Meetings sometimes even off the time for meetings in Nairobi, sitting together, putting our heads together to give a clear direction where the board, where the organization should go, and looking at the vision. So with a clear vision of this today plan, looking at the resilience and prosperous pastoralist and agro-pastoralist communities, not just resilience, but prosperity. And this can only be enriched or achieved through a mission to empower pastoral and agro-pastoral communities through integrated humanitarian activities, not forgetting long-term peace intervention. And this is a great challenge to us as board members, to ensure that for us to build the resilience of the communities, we need to ensure that we have programs and projects that are collective responsibility. And that's why today we are all here to support Pacida to achieve that. Our partners, board being one of them, to ensure that everything's done the right way. Our partners, I think you have seen today that they are part and parcel of this process, ensuring Pacida achieve its objective. And one of the objectives is to build the resilience, promote peace, expand opportunities to communities. We no longer call them beneficiaries. They are part and parcel to come to the table, the local communities, to work and to air what needs to be done in the spirit of locally led kind of partnership. Not forgetting the staff. I think you have seen the Pacida staff with attack, very proud, working and guiding everyone. That is the spirit that the Pacida has been inculcated in them. And we congratulate them for ensuring that Pacida has achieved its objective, bringing the expertise. Sometimes we see them working overboard, overtime, to ensure that Pacida has achieved its objective. And thank you to the board advising which are the technical areas that the Pacida need for them to ensure, because once you have a well-educated, experienced task force staff, then you will be able to achieve the direction that you want to go. Looking at the challenges that we have, the climate change issues, the recurring drought, the resource-based conflict that we have, the humanitarian pressure that comes with different climate risks like the recurring drought, it is on behalf of the board. Take an example of the current risk, the climate change. It's a collective responsibility. From the community, from the partners, from faith-based organizations, that we work for the communities that we have been entrusted. Not forgetting the management that ensure that every aspect, be it finance, the water issues on sanitation, we have the DRM, we have climate change aspect, all of them ensure that they have provided technical guidance that is needed for the Pacida to succeed the way it's supposed to. Not forgetting the board. So in the pursuit of this agenda that I have talked about, board remains committed, ensure that the organization accountable, build the integrity and the trust and the transparency. And that is why you have to bring every resources, that resources need to be accounted for. And that is why we are here to ensure that we have the oversight role, compliance. I think my brother has already talked that the Pacida has already complied. And that's the work of the board. And ensure strong governance remains to maintain the trust of the communities, the partners that we have, commitments, which has been there before, and with our mission, because we have been part and parcel of developing this strategic plan, ensuring that the plan reflects the reality of the community and is able to deliver the work and the vision, and to ensure that we have confidence in our staff by ensuring that we have competent staff and confident in the resilience and the potential of the community that we serve. Because at the end of the day, it's service to humanity, it's service to communities. And that is why we are all here today to support Pacida. We don't take this granted as the board. And together, let's build the future of the most resilience at the county that we have already dreamed, that we ensure that our communities, in case we have different risks or disasters that strike, they are able to withstand those climate shocks, they are able to withstand those risks, and able to bounce back. That is the resilience part that we are talking about. Together, let's build future that is more resilience, more peaceful, because there's a component of the peaceful, and prosperous for all. So thank you very much, and may God bless you all. and may God bless Pacida. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Vice Chair. Yeah, we are almost coming to the tail end, and please just bear with us. This is our day, and it's a very important day for Pacida. Allow me to, I've been holding some key stakeholders here, like WFP. Salgi, are you there? Salgi, we recognize presence of World Food Program. And before I give out my speech, allow me to welcome, of course, we were told now that Deputy Governors have stepped out. We can play about with our program. So, Mwana Mohamed Boru is the Deputy CS, Isiolo County. My brother, Karibu. Pige makofi, mzee ametoka mbali. Asante sana.
Asante Bwana Katelo. Usiseme mzee sana. Najua kuna many ladies in this hall. Please, just say to officer. Thank you so much. My brother and friend, DCS, Deputy Council Secretary, Marcel and your team, Madam Vice Chair, Pacida and your team, national government, led by our representative of the national government, partners, donors. Good afternoon. Hamjambo. Watu wamechoka Assalamu alaikum. Kwa majina naitwa Mohamed Boru, Deputy County Secretary, Isiolo County. Also in charge of partnerships and NGO coordination, Isiolo County. I'm very pleased to be here today. First and foremost, Bwana Katelo was my schoolmate. I don't know who was ahead of the other. Garbatula High School, Those days when Garbatula High School was a real school, national school. And in those days we were very slim and walking barefooted. We could not believe today he stands as a CEO of a very prosperous organization, and I can stand here as a government officer. Those are the achievements, and those are the investments you can get when you invest in education. Please clap for us. Thank you. Bwana CEO, allow me to appreciate, before I go ahead, one very interesting gentleman, somebody called Simon Wachira. Is Simon Wachira in this room? Tafadhali. This is a very, I have been watching him all through. Very charismatic. And at one point, I wanted to ask Bwana Katelo if he is the public relations officer of the organization. Please clap for him. And I want to take his details and take him to Isiolo one day as an MC. And you have a special talent. And actually, if you launch this project with only what you said, that was enough for Pacida. Sindio, please clap for him again. And when he was describing Pacida, I could see other partners, Kina Alex, looking at each other and saying, is this, are you sure we have not done much like Pacida or something like that? So thank you so much, Pacida. Allow me to take this opportunity also to congratulate and celebrate with Pacida. When we came in, the Deputy Council Secretary, Marsabit, Wanatari asked me, looks like there's a wedding here. Everybody said it, And later on he said, we should not leave this place as single as we came. Nikamuliza, are you sure you are single? Akaniambia, hapana, tuko na vacancy bado, something like that. And I told him, see, wewe ni mwenyeji, make research for me, especially where utabaki hapa. Traditionally, where we come from, we are multi-party system, the Kushaitike community. Father, I know the Catholic says one man, one woman, but me, I'm allowed up to 4. Start to say my vacancy until you see me aside if there is an opportunity. Pacida. I think, although we worked very closely together with Pacida team in Isiolo, I've learned something very interesting in this hall. Naturally, when partners, different partners work in an organization or in a county, in an area, there is that natural competition. There's that competing, you want to surpass the other. But something very interesting I've seen with Pacida is that every partner in this hall stood up and praised Pacida as one of the best partners. All the partners who stood here. And that reminds me and Mustatari of a partnership called PREG. You all know PREG, where USAID brought together all the partners and they worked as a team. And I was wondering, what title can you give this partnership, Bwana Katelo? Don't say Pacida, Masiko, whatever. I think you need to come together as a stakeholders team, form an umbrella team of partners working together for the 3 counties, because it creates more synergy, it produces more results with very little contribution, and we are going to achieve a lot. Because if each partner come together and share, where there is a gap in one partner, you assist in terms of skills, in terms of resources. I remember when the last time we were here, Banatari remembers, I don't know how many of us were here, we were coming from 3 counties and we were going around the projects with visitors from Somalia, Uganda, southern part of Kenya, Ethiopia, and we were going around the projects. One of the success stories we learned from those projects was that partners work together and a particular project is contributed to by 5-6 partners. For example, a borehole. One partner cannot drill a borehole, put water tank, put the piping, put irrigation for the community, but if all of you come together and take different parts, including the government, we can achieve a lot. And we need to learn from this hall that partnership pays, and thank you very much for Pacida for doing that. And I remember I'm a teacher by profession. I wish the deputy governor was here. We are both teachers, and please control me, because teachers, when they speak, they don't sit down. They like telling stories. But allow me to tell one. I was told of a story of an old man walking between 2 hills together with his son, a young boy. The boy slipped and fell down. And then he said, ah! Then he heard a voice, ah! Then he stood up and asked, who are you? The voice asked him, who are you? Look at his dad, said, Daddy, what is that? Then he said, young man, pay attention. Say something again. And the kid he said, you are a bad. And the voice said, what? You are a bad. And then he said, you are a good. Baba, just tell me what it is. This guy is disturbing me. The father told him, in Greek language, where I come from, it is called Oga. Not Borana language, Greek language, Oga, sindio? But in English, they call it echo, isn't it? It gives you back what you give. He says, you need to learn, the world gives you back what you give, and if you give bad, it will give you bad. If you give hatred, it will give you hatred. Our brother from Germany cautioned us that towards 2027, we should not start nurturing hatred. We should have a peaceful country. But now, I'm referring to Pacida. And as Pacida gave collaboration, gave good relations, and because of that, this hall is filled up with the partners, including government officials. So thank you very much, Pacida. We need to strengthen that partnership. And I know many speakers have spoken before me here, but as much as I want to share our partnership, I coordinate partnership in Isiolo County. We have a director in my office in charge of NGO coordination, but I worked very closely with your team. And I want to give special tribute to the team you gave us in Isiolo. Very humble and collaborative. Please clap for them. They're very friendly and always ready and receptive. Now, they have supported WASH. I think my colleague from NDMA have also alluded to that. They are supporting peace and governance. As we are talking now, our peace policy is at advanced stage, supported by Pacida. We just finished our public participation, supposed to go to the Assembly, Executive, and then assented to, because I know the common denominator for both Marsabit and Isiolo is issue of peace and security. I'm happy to see here, there's a chairman and a vice chair. I'm sorry, allow me, don't blame, but nikauliza, where are the good communities are coming from? Nikaambiwa chairman ni Gabra, vice chairman ni Borala. Sorry, I'm interested because we also have different issues. And we're going to borrow a leaf from here. Because we have peace communities, but we don't have that strong bond where the vice chair and the chair are from the former warring communities. Because it can be triggered again anytime because of our ASAL and limited resource nature. And that's wonderful. Please clap for Marsabit County again. I'm taking home that one. Probably next time when you have issues with our neighbors from Samburu, from Garissa, Wajir, we shall call you to come and support us. Thank you so much for that. Allow me to mention something, although others have mentioned. And I want my brothers or sisters from NDMA to listen, and the members of CSG. There is something, a program Pacida calls anticipatory actions, or anticipatory action plan. I think their program they call the anticipatory action hub, something like that. For a long time, we have been reactive to issues of drought, issues of climate change. We wait, when disaster occurs, we just respond. And by that time, things might have gone out of hand. For instance, the unfortunate incident in the Utumishi Secondary School, if the teachers, prefects, and education officials were anticipatory and they prepared, 16 girls would not have died in one dormitory. So what Pacida brought us, and we have learned, and we have been trained, and we are implementing, is what we call anticipatory action in terms of climate changes, where we are told, don't sit back there like a lame duck. Let us sit together and see what changes do you expect in terms of climate. How can we prepare ourselves? Is the next season drought? Is the next season rainy? And they have helped us mobilize our CSG group, county steering group, county technical team, and because of that, we are able to think outside the box and think of mobilizing resources before that thing happened. And that's a very new and good concept that all of us has. You know, for example, Isiolo, when we were at that function here, we shared that Isiolo lost 1.7 billion shillings during the last drought. 4.7 actually, billion shillings. Many animals died. But if we are anticipatory, if we are prepared, so that before it escalates, we respond, it's going to be wonderful. And that's a concept I'm sincerely requesting Pacida to strengthen more in its new strategy. Secondly, the other core issue of peace and governance. We need to strengthen that. And finally, the truth is we are pastoral communities. Whether we are going to diversify our programs or not. I know many pastoralists have gone into fishing or keeping chicken. My grandmother used to tell me, young man, don't feed on birds. Things with wings, don't feed on them. I asked her, Ma, why? She said, if you feed on them, your cows and goats will die. And today they died. I don't know because of that, but I have no cows today. I have no goats. She's not there with me, but I've started feeding on eggs and chicken. And whenever we want to refuse to give her chapati, we tell, grandma, ako, then she doesn't eat that chapati. Tunakula sisi. We are young and, but what we are saying is diversification is a reality. But we need to strengthen our pastoral programs. I want to say to you and share with you that by 25th or end of this month, Isiolo International Hotel is going to open. It's bigger than KMC. It's the biggest. We have got a donor from South Africa. Governor was there in South Africa recently. We are going to launch it. When it launches, the suppliers, the partners, the businessmen and women are from Marsabit, from Wajir, from Samburu, from Isiolo. How can we strengthen our pastoral business communities? It's very, very important. I remember a few weeks ago, I attended a workshop with a senior officer from Marsabit County. Very senior officer from Marsabit County, something on dry lands. And he was asked, Bwana Mkubwa, if you are given 100 cows as a nomadic pastoralist and 20 cows as a dairy farmer, which one do you take? Akasema, I will take 100. Staki ng'ombe 20 ya kuzuiwa mahali moja. He was a government official from this county. And he was asked why. He said, if 50 dies, 50 will remain for me. And they will still multiply. We are that economical mind I'm summarizing because it's not there. But the truth is we are all pastoralists. We need to strengthen our pastoral programs, pastoral economies, so that we continue keeping animals at the same time also we diversify. Otherwise, it's my hope and pleasure and prayer that the new strategy is a build up on the old one, and it's going to do more. And kindly, Banakatelo, I humbly request, I know you have extended to Isiolo, do more for Isiolo County. Kuja kulosa kabisa. Kwa sababu mnasikia umefanya mambo mengi sana mpaka umeingia Ethiopia, huko nyuma pia najua sisi ndo tulimedicate form 1 to form 6 Isiolo. So your knowledge umepata, rudisha Isiolo zaidi. We appreciate what you have done, but we congratulate once more Pacida for achieving 80 years and also going forward still for more 5 years, and at the same time go further and further so that Pacida becomes an international organization. I'm told it's not supposed to be called an NGO. I want to call upon the partners and donors who are here. This is one of our best and one of reliable organizations. Please support them. If you support them, you're going to support pastoral communities of northern Kenya and southern Ethiopia. Thank you very much. May God bless you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah. Now, in the interest of time, we have only one speaker, national government representative. And of course, I recognize presence of Pelam representative. You know, Pacida is a consortium members of many organizations like Pelam, Asal Humanitarian Network, ICVA, Policy Dialogue, Community of Practice, Voice of Climate Justice Action. We are all members of all these consortium. So we have Pelam present here. Where are you? Yes, wave. Okay. Finally, it came all the way from Nairobi. Yes. Allow me to bring on board now that protocol have been given free space to invite SEC on behalf of County Commissioner to say a word. Pigia makofi, tumechoka lakini.
Thank you. Chief Gates in his absentia, the CEO Pacida, board members, the deputy county secretaries who are here, the development partners, the donors, members of county government, the CECs and CEOs, plus the directors, the national government officers who are here, community leaders, including peace committee members, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. My name is Martin Buluma. I am an assistant county commissioner, Diri Division. Diri Division is a new established division found in Sagante, Jaldesa sub-county. And where we are, Jirime Hotel here, where we are, is domiciled in Diri Division. So feel free as you are here. I am honored to represent the county commissioner, who is not at this special occasion when we are launching and commissioning the strategic plan by Pacida 2026-2030 and the commemoration of 18 years of existence. Allow me to convey his apologies for not attending this occasion because he heads up somewhere. Today is, we are launching the Day of African Child at SKM Primary. So key government officials are in attendance. That's the reason why he's not here with us today. But I want you to receive his warm greetings. And I'm also going to read his speech thereafter. As you're all aware, as he acclimatized with the modus operandi of Marsabit, he's a new county commissioner. He's barely 1 month old here in Marsabit. So I wish we welcome him in Marsabit in a very special way and give him a good time as he embarks on his journey of work in Marsabit. Marsabit is very peaceful. Today, we have experienced peaceful coexistence for quite a period of time, and we are happy for that. But we all know that we are approaching electioneering period, and that's when the bravado reaches the top level. So we have an obligation, in conjunction with peace committee members, to proclaim good news about our county, so that we can prevent and counter any conflict-related tendencies that could happen in Marsabit. So let me take this opportunity to thank Pacida. You have been benevolent partners. Our office, the Office of County Commissioner, whenever we had issues and on financial incapacity, we rely on Pacida to try and help us solve those issues. For instance, when there is a conflict that has arisen and we have to hold meetings in order to curb the situation, we always rely on Pacida, and they have been very good partners with us. Thank you very much for that cooperation with us. So this strategic plan by Pacida has come at a very critical time. That's why we recommend it as the national government, because we are facing challenges, and like the chief guest has said earlier, there are challenges related to drought, challenges related to resources, and humanitarian concerns. And Pacida has been in forefront in trying to curb and solve these challenges. So we thank you for that. We recognize your efforts and recommend your strategic plan. In a nutshell, therefore, I want to congratulate you on this important milestone and wish you well in your mode of operation here in Marsabit. Now, allow me to read County Commissioner's speech in verbatim. But I'll be very fast because of time. County Commissioner's speech. Chief guest, development partners, representative of national and county government, Pacida board members and management, distinguished stakeholders, community leaders, good afternoon. It gives me great pleasure to celebrate with you a remarkable milestone, the launch of Pacida Strategic Plan 2026-2030, and the commemoration of 18 years of impactful service and partnership in Marsabit County and the wider region. On behalf of national government and the people of Marsabit County, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to the leadership, staff, partners, donors, and communities that have walked this transformative journey with Pacida over the past 18 years. Today is not only a celebration of the institution's achievements, but also a reflection of the power of collection action in transforming lives, strengthening communities, and fostering sustainable development. Since its establishment, Pacida has remained a steadfast partner in addressing some of the most pressing challenges facing our region, including poverty, food security, conflict, climate-related shocks, humanitarian emergencies, and limited access to essential services. Through its unwavering commitment, Pacida has contributed significantly to enhancing community resilience, promoting peace and social cohesion, supporting vulnerable population, empowering women and youth, and advancing sustainable livelihoods. These efforts have complemented government initiatives and have greatly contributed to improving the well-being of our people. As government, we recognize sustainable development can only be achieved through strong partnerships among government institutions, development organizations, the private sector, and the local communities. The goals outlined in this strategic plan resonate strongly with the government's development agenda, including the realization of the bottom-up economic transformation agenda and the broader national development objectives. I therefore commend Pacida for adopting participatory and inclusive approach in developing this strategic plan. Such an approach ensures that community voices and local priorities remain at the center of development intervention. As we celebrate 18 years of service, we must also appreciate the invaluable contribution of Pacida development partners and donors whose support has enabled the organization to deliver meaningful and lasting interventions. Your investment in people of Marsabit has yielded tangible results and strengthened the resilience of communities across the country. I also acknowledge community leaders, local administration, civil society organizations, and all stakeholders who have continuously collaborated with Pacida in promoting peace, development, and humanitarian assistance. Your dedication and commitment have been instrumental in achieving the success we celebrate today. As we look ahead, I encourage Pacida to continue strengthening accountability, inclusivity, and evidence-based programming to maximize impact. Let us ensure that no one is left behind, particularly vulnerable groups including women, youth, children, persons with disabilities, and marginalized communities. Ladies and gentlemen, the future of Marsabit and the wider Northern Kenya region depends on our ability to work together. Plan 2026-2030 toward achieving these aspirations, and I have every confidence that Pacida will continue to play a pivotal role. I once again congratulate Pacida on this significant achievement and thank all partners and stakeholders for their continued support. May this strategic plan serve as a catalyst for greater impact, stronger partnerships, and sustainable transformation in the years ahead. It is now my honor and privilege to be part of the launch of the Pacida Strategic Plan 2026-2030 and join you in celebrating 18 years of lasting impact and service to the people of Marsabit County and beyond. Thank you. God bless you all. God bless Pacida. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Bwana ICC. Finally, we are coming to the end tail of our day. And of course, information. This is the time, and this is the hour. We normally start journey with history, and history tells that. And now they are not with us. Some of them have passed on, others have retired, and I acknowledge the child of Pacida. One, Dr. Fritz Wolfgang, is on retired, a senior citizen. We still talk, and he will hear this voice, and he will remember this day. Allow me also to recognize and to say thank you to Manfred Achinga of Caritas Austria, who started this journey with us and is now a retired general also in Austria. Also, on the same note, I say, may his soul rest in eternal peace, Father Abraham Racho of Catholic Diocese of Marsabit. I also supporting Pacida, the first chairperson of Pacida, for the capacity. On the same, I say thank you to Bishop Kiara of the Diocese of Marsabit, all through to this day of 18th years of our existence in Marsabit. Marsabit Diocese, not forgetting former Bishop who was passed on, may his soul rest in eternal peace, Ravazi, whom we started sharing this idea long before Pacida started. On the same strength, to Dr. Richard Ronald Field, the second chair, who is now retired, is now clocking 86 years, living in Mombasa. I say thank you to all these guys who are brainchild of Pacida as we reach to this day that we are celebrating. Now, distinguished guests, development partners, representatives of civil society, community leaders, members of the Pacida board, colleagues, friends and gentlemen, not forgetting media fraternity, I say today is a very important day. It's a day of celebration, day of reflection, and day of renewal. Today we launched Pacida Strategic Plan 2026. Pacida was founded with a simple but profound purpose. For pastoral community to create opportunity for people to live with dignity and hope. Regions faces recurrent drought, conflict, inadequate access to education and health facilities, limited water infrastructure, and chronic underinvestment. I say for those who have stood with us for this journey, and more so, I thank whom have made us to walk this journey, and of course, have humanity to its best. Pacida was born out of belief that development change will not come from outside solutions, but from empowering community to shape their own future. In our culture, we often say that a child belongs to the community. No child is raised by one family alone. The entire community contributes to nurturing, guiding, and supporting that child. As I reflect on Pacida's journey, I'm reminded of the wise wisdom that is living with this community we are serving today. Pacida is a child of community. Pacida belongs to the pastoralists and agro-pastoralists who trusted us. Pacida belongs to elders who guided us. Pacida belongs to women and youth who work staffs who serve under difficult conditions. Pacida belongs to the board, to the partners who invested in our vision and believe in our potential. Together you raise this child. Together you help Pacida grow. Today Pacida has turned 18. She has received, does not mean a young person. It does not mean they stop learning. That is why your presence here. In years, Pacida has evolved from a small local organization in community in Kenya and in Ethiopia. We have stood with community during some of the most difficult moments in this region. Pacida was there. When the worst desert locust invaded and food security, Pacida was there. When COVID-19 brought the world to hope in our communities. There are many achievements related to children who serve better future. We celebrated the 1,000 of houses for El Molo community, the smallest community in southern kind, supported by and Bubisa plants, one of the largest environment. We celebrate innovation through prepaid meter system 2019, I think, in Bungoma. Strengthen coexistence between Gabra and Borana community, who are cousins, and they turn against each other, sacrifice their lives in the name of restore and sacrifice my life on behalf of Borana. As we go to ensure that we restore peace. Isiolo and Ethiopia was intentional. For their animals, and that is their livelihood, and 80% of them are from without. Our work has received national recognition in this century. None of this would have been possible without our partner and following partners in alphabetical order. Caritas Austria, Caritas Germany, CBM, Christian Aid Foundation, which is a Korean-based organization, Natulea, a small organization with partnership like CODAID, Accord, and many others, and also attending the same meeting, the same launch. Implemented projects in the region and many other organizations, institutions, and friends who have walked this journey with us. Your support has built schools, deliver water, save lives during emergencies, strengthen peace, and empower communities. While we celebrate our achievement, we must also be honest about the reality facing development sectors. The world is changing, development, financing is changing, humanitarian needs are increasing, while resources are becoming more constrained. The war in Ukraine has affected economical and aid budgets. Conflict in the Middle East continues to reshape international priorities. The rising cost of living across many countries in global north have placed pressure on government and development agencies. Recent changes affecting USAID and other major funding institutions have created uncertainty across humanity and development sectors, where Pacida was not spared because we lost 5 different projects. This development reminds us of important lesson. The future cannot depend only on external funding. The future must be built on strong local institutions, strong partnership, strong knowledge system, and more sustainable model of development should be a way out that we can think how best we can replace these other lost glories. It is against this background that Pacida has developed its strategic plan 2026-2030. This strategy is not simply a continuation of the past. It is a deliberate response to changing world and reflection of our ambition in future. Our vision is very clear: resilient, prosperous, pastoralist, and agro-pastoral community. That is our vision. Our mission is equally clear: to empower pastoralist and agro-pastoralist community in the ASAL of Kenya and Ethiopia to achieve resilience, prosperity through integrated humanitarian development and peace nexus, HDP. The vision was mission and mission reflect a new way of thinking. We do not want community merely to survive crisis. We want them to strive. We want them to build assets, create opportunities, strengthen livelihood, and shape their own future and destinies. Resilience helps community withstand shocks. Prosperity enables them to seize opportunities. Pacida, therefore, intends to strengthen its leadership in humanitarian development peace nexus. We believe the future belongs to the organization that can connect emergency response, long-term development, and peace building into one coherent approach. To support this ambition, Pacida will invest in a number of flagship initiatives. The Pacida Pastoralist Research Institute will position Pacida as a leading center for knowledge, evidence, and innovation of pastoralism. That is where we are going, and that is where we are going to develop and sharing with our partners. The Pacida social enterprise represents the commitment to sustainability. The social enterprise will help generate the resources, support local economic development, and strengthen institutional resilience while creating opportunity for communities. The Regional Pastoralist Resilience Hub will become a center for learning, innovation, collaboration across the Horn of Africa through research and innovative approaches. The HDB Nexus Network will strengthen collaboration among humanitarian development and peace actors, helping to create more coordinated response to complex challenges. The Pacida Endowment Fund will provide a foundation for long-term sustainability, ensuring that Pacida remains strong and capable, serving future generations. Alongside this initiative will depend investment in technology and digitization. We'll strengthen advocacy policy engagement. We will place pastoralist and agro-pastoralist community firmly at the center of everything that we do. Our ambition is clear. We want Pacida to be more than a project implementers. We want Pacida to be a knowledge institution, a catalyst for innovation, a champion of policy change, a leader in humanitarian development nexus HDP, and trusted regional partner organization. As Pacida turns 18, we ask you to continue standing with this child you helped raise. Continue investing in community, continue investing in resilience, continue investing in peace, continue investing in prosperity, support us with resources, support us with expertise, support us with partnership, support us with goodwill, and support us with prayer. The journey ahead is ambitious, but together we can build resilient, prosperous, pastoralist and agro-pastoral community across Kenya, Ethiopia, and the wider region that is within our reach. And of course, I say thank you to God for reaching us to this point, and I say thank you to everyone who has walked this journey to us. And of course, normally we say, beyond any successful man, there's a woman. This time we say, beyond any successful organization, there are task force, there are workforce who are there in implementing this project. Here we have competent, we have diligent, we have very resourceful staffs who have managed us to make to this level. And to that, I say Pacida staff, wherever you are, stand up and wave and of course, celebrate the day in the fullest time of your life. Thank you very much, and may God bless you. And of course, I say thank you, Pacida.
Thank you very much. Let's appreciate Mr. Catello. So one thing, the reason why we are saying resilience and prosperity. Resilience is about communities being able to rebound after crisis. Prosperity is believing that pastoralists are contributors and should contribute to the economy of this country. So we don't see pastoralists as recipients of support only. We want pastoralists and agro-pastoralists to contribute to the economy of this country. And because of that, so this is why we talk about resilient, rebounding from crisis, resilience, and prosperity. Prosperity is deliberate because we believe pastoralists and agro-pastoralists, with our support, will contribute to the development of this country. Do you believe that? Am I believing to converted people? Am I talking to converted people? If you believe pastoralists and agro-pastoralists will contribute and should contribute to development in this country, raise up your hand. Thank you very much. Appreciate yourself. Number two, Pacida wants to be the organization in this region that will be championing an integrated model known as HDP, Humanitarian Development and Peace, HDP. And Sankale, we will be registering our very first network under the Act, because the PBO Act allows us to register a network of HDP. So we'll be doing that. Because of that, Pacida will be having an institute that will be the leading in the region. And I kid you not, we are very sure about this. Will be the leading institute in this region in creating knowledge about pastoralism and resilience in the region. We'll also have a social, you see it, we project that 30% of our support to come from diversified funding sources. So we'll be having some social enterprise as Pacida that will be supporting our work, as well as an endowment fund. And because of that, we'll also be the leading organization, and we pray, and we're very sure about this, in digitalization. We currently have Mulika tracking tool, which is a global best practice in tracking climate change funds in the region. And because of that, so when we have won, it is a testament of sweat, also a testament of support by our partners. Let's appreciate our partners. And if you're a partner, please raise up one hand. Our donors, any donor in the room, please raise up one hand. Caritas, Janet Moritz, I can see you on the left. CBM, our friends here. Any partner in the room? Any partner, Pacida? Any partner, CBM? Concern Worldwide? All right, now do this. Pat yourself on the back. What you've done is that you have appreciated yourself because this victory, this impact, this success belongs to you. You have made this possible. So thank you very much. So allow me now to get you in what is called the breaking news item. To get you in the breaking news item, I am wondering what's here. So it looks like Mount Ololokwe or Mount Masabit, but we'll be sure, we'll know. So allow me to request Mr. Tari with humility. Allow me to request Mr. Boru with humility to join us. Allow me to request the team. So what we'll be doing here is that we'll be opening. Yes, the county commissioner was in the room. Great, and you gave a beautiful speech as well. Rusungu nilisikia uliinject vizuri kizungu mzuri. Benevolence. I heard some very good words. Thank you very much. Let's appreciate the county commissioner. All right. Now, allow me to request with humility that we be upstanding, and the digital team will do a timer, and we'll be counting from 10. All right. Okay. Oh, it turns out, okay. It turns out, sorry, I'm getting from my digital team, it turns out that we may block, or do I get them actually here nearby? Do I clear? We can clear some space for the digital team. Please come nearby, because you have our media partners, and we are recording this for posterity. So, Susan, Nolly, and the team, please get me nearby. So the way we'll be launching, is that we'll be pressing here and then opening, so that the digital team does a good close-up. And before we start, Kevin, are we ready with the timer? No. Yes, are we ready? All right, the timer will be displaying 9. So it's starting here, over here. So the timer will be starting. You can help me count, because we are about to witness history over here. We are about to witness history. Have we blocked someone?
3.
Yes. So what will happen? Mr. Tari, utavuta hivi. Alafu, Madam Janet, utavuta hivi. And then Noli will be here. So, Kevin, are we ready to count? So, starting. Yes. All right. And then, Colin, no, don't, stop a bit. You can start again. You're starting again, it will. So, because of what I said, for those who may have some discomfort, we have some lights and some lights that will project. It's important, so that you actually, if you have some discomfort, please be aware early enough. So there's something that will be projecting here as we start the timer. So, are you ready for this? If you're ready and you know, clap once. Fantastic. All right, Kevin, get me the timer as we now witness history being made. The next 5 years of Pacida.
7.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, Pacida. Congratulations, Pacida. Well done, Pacida. 5 great years. A great story of prosperity. Well done. Makofi ya kilo, ni kilo. Makofi ya kilo. So you can open up that. Some nice close-up. All right. Some little dance. All right. Watu wa dance kidogo bana. We are celebrating. Fanya hivi. Spread your hand. You have something, shake. Congratulations. Well done, Pacida. 5 great years. May you impact excellence, prosperity, resilience. Well done, Pacida. And now, for food security, we have a cake. Semeni food security. Food security. We have a cake over here. May I request Madam Janet and the CEO, as well as Mr. Tari, as well as Mr. Boru in the photo, so that then we cut over here and the county commission, the ACC, please join us. And then we have the definitive photo celebrating 18 years, starting now. And as we celebrate, Harkime, Mandisu, Yoya. Twende kazi. Well done, Pacida. It's a dance. Twende kazi. Pacida, well done. Makofi hivi. Let's do it. Asante. Nimekuja kusema. Nimekuja kusema. Asante. Chini kwa chini kidogo. Twende kidogo. Hivi. Sema. Zungua kidogo. Twende kazi. Zunguka. Asante. Hivi. Twende hivi. All right. DJ. So one of the fruits of devolution is that it's about getting resources to every person, and we have representative of devolution. So allow me to request Madam Janet, incidentally, to actually now devolve the cake officially. So find a way of distributing it, starting with getting our CS, Deputy CS, to receive the cake. We want an iconic photo of him receiving the cake. And then we also have Mr. Boru as well, receiving the cake. Then, of course, Pacida CEO will make sure that the board chair, actually the board deputy chair, gets the cake. And then our partners who've actually made the call will also be joining here very shortly. But we actually want to way of make sure that resources reach every person. So for sure, these resources will also reach you. So it matters a lot to us that we are sharing this cake. And because of that, thank you very much. And now, iconic image, allow me to get the Deputy CS receiving the cake from our board chair. Madam Deputy Chair. Marsabit County, a very valued partner of Pacida. Let's appreciate Marsabit County. Well done, Marsabit County. Let's get Isiolo County. The gateway to the north, Isiolo County. Hey. Let's get a CEO. Let's get CEO receiving. Let's CEO receiving. The CEO receiving. See in the corner. The next is the SCC, the County Commissioner, receiving. Yes. Anthony is about to receive as well. Father Anthony. Let me have. So we'll be getting our partners. Devolving this to every person. So every person. So some iconic photos. Opportunity. Allow me to request that we get this off. Hannah, you can help me. You can help me distribute each strategic plan. Get the strategic plan to every person who's standing here. I also need to be strategic somewhere. Msiingie kwa photo asiingie. Yes. Okay, you get closer. Yes, you get closer. So ensure that the brand, yes, exactly. Ensure like this as we face Boniface. Pacida Strategic Plan 20. Thank you very much. I'll be getting you to hold the vision of the organization with these placards. There's some particular photos that will be taken afterwards. Hold the vision. Lewis, you can help me distribute the vision. Get me to distribute. Resilient and prosperous pastoralist and agro-pastoralist communities. That is our vision. Appreciating the changing terrain and prosperity for pastoralist and agro-pastoralist communities. And the model that we use is humanitarian development and peace, HDP nexus. Very important for us. What we want to see is prosperity and resilience, and we'll be operating in the ASAL regions of Kenya and Ethiopia. So we have said where, how, and who we are targeting. That matters a lot to us. So thank you very much with that iconic photo. Then I'll be requesting particular photos. I'll be requesting some particular photos. I request the ACC as well as the two deputy CS, as well as the board to remain here so that then I can get some more partners. Allow me to request Team Caritas Germany. Team Caritas Germany, join us. Maurice, it's great to see you. Maurice, it's great to see you. Janet, it's great to see you and the team. Let's join Team Caritas. I'm sure Caritas, you'll see some very good photos around for GFA4. This is a partner who gave us one of the most iconic flagship projects known as GFA4. One of the most impactful projects that we've had. So thank you, Caritas Germany, for GFA4. Thank you for the water projects. Thank you for the peace projects that we've had. Thank you for your support to Tigo School. Thank you, Caritas Germany. Thank you very much. Yes. It is possible. Thank you, Caritas Germany, for GFA4. Thank you for the water projects. Thank you for Tigo School. Thank you for peace projects. Thank you for livelihood. And when the media team is ready, let me know. Okay, yeah, because all these so how is it? Yes. Are we okay now? So Boniface, do I get the strategic plans? Strategic plans, yeah, the strategic plan over here, so that this context, establishment shot. Thank you, Caritas Germany. You know how truly we value your support. Okay, shikilia. Thank you, Caritas Germany. Let's have concern worldwide in the room. Our very, very valued friends, thank you for what we've done with SARV. Thank you for the recent interventions. The Civicon borehole, the Logo borehole. Communities are happy for interventions. Thank you, Concern Worldwide. Thank you for what we've done with you. Serve has been truly, truly, truly amazing, and so many other projects. So Concern Worldwide, yes. Thank you, Concern Worldwide. A truly valued partner. Our brands align. Let's appreciate Concern Worldwide. Recently, Civicon Project, Loglogo Bohol, community is appreciating, and so many interventions we've done together with SAV. We truly appreciate your support. Thank you very much. Let's have Mercy Corp now becoming Prosper Global until launched. So let's have Mercy Corp. Thank you. Ensuring Thank you, Mercy Corps, for what we're doing with you in range, ensuring that communities access livestock markets, ensuring that people have access to rangeland management and, among others, rangeland restoration. Thank you for very practical livelihoods interventions we're doing together with you. Range is truly impactful. Prosper Global, looking forward to prospering with you. And prosperity. Thank you. All right. So now we have to get our very good friends, CBM. CBM ensuring that there is disability inclusion, inclusive humanitarian interventions. CBM, join the photo. Thank you very much. CBM, say hi to David Munyendo, my very valued friend. CBM, ensure, in my corner alone, we found one village. So your support is very important to ensuring that our interventions are inclusive of persons with disabilities. Thank you very much. And thank you for helping us develop inclusive humanitarian interventions. Very important. Thank you, CBM. Thank you, CBM. We had left. So next we'll be having WHH. WHH is in the room. So many interventions we are doing with you. Thank you for WASH SSI, working very closely with the county government of Marsabit. Thank you for Solar Player. Developed the only resource now a global standard. Solar Player. Our project that has ensured pastoralist dropouts have clear interventions of livelihoods. Thank you for Chukua Control, over 21 organizations benefiting from institutional strengthening. Thank you. Chukua Control, WHH. Thank you very much for what you've done together. Thank you for an anticipatory action and what we're doing together with you. WHH, a very valued partner of Pacida. We truly, truly, truly appreciate your support. Thank you for ensuring that our organization is strengthened. Thank you very much. That's WHH. Makofi ya kilo. Is there a partner I've left out? My team? The donor, any donor I've left out? Because Maltesa had left. So, thank you very much. So I'll be requesting, of course, Pelham is a very important network partner for us. Pelham. Pelham, we did something with you in Moyale. And a very good project, I know it. Let's go. We did something very good with you in Moyale. It's a very good network. Power of advocacy, power of words, power of networks. The power of a waterfall is nothing but many drops working together. Pelham network, thank you for your support. Thank you for the interventions that we've done in Moyale. Thank you very much. And we also have valued CSO partners, like I've seen FH, there's CIFA, there's WFP, who we are looking forward to working very closely with. By the way, we work with WFP also in climate change in Marsabit County. MCAP, thank you for supporting some of the World Climate Change Planning Committees in Marsabit County. WCCPs. WFP, are you in the house? Wamekula bonga points tu hivyo. Okay. All right. Is there a partner, CSO partner in the room? CRDD. Twende kazi, tuingie. And you have a good brand, by the way. You look like us. Carlo. FH Moita. Wametoka. That's a... Yeah? Oh, they had... Oh, sorry. So they still have some people in the room? Yeah. Okay. All right. So these are some of our valued partners. CIFA, we've worked with you in cross-border initiatives. Ethiopia, cross-border initiatives of peace. We've worked very closely with you. Thank you, CIFA. Thank you for being our very good partner. CRD, thank you very much in this. Food for the Hungry is around, FH. And then this, Dr. Hussein, CRDD, thank you. And you have a good brand that looks like, very much like, I hope we work together in the Institute with you guys. I hope we work together in the Institute. Thank you very much. Partnership. And remember that Patrick Atello is the treasurer of the CSO platform in Floka. So mwangalie hapa vizuri. Mwangalie camera vizuri. Boniface, let's appreciate Boniface, the best photographer that I know in this country. These amazing photos you're seeing here, award-winning, have been taken by Boniface Kerera Magana. Anajua kazi yake. Well done, bro. Well done. Wapi makofi ya kilo, Boniface? All right. I am told that, sorry, I had seen that Team Maltesa left earlier, but I'm told there are more Maltesa International people in the room. Maltesa, thank you. Please join Maltesa International. Thank you, Maltesa. Thank you for One Health. Thank you for working with us to get the Marsabit County Strategic Plan of Health. Thank you for the humanitarian interventions we've done together. Thank you for MIEPA 1 and 2. Thank you, Maltesa International. Okay. All right. Thank you, Maltesa International, our very valued partner. Thank you for what you've done. Humanitarian interventions. You truly are very valued partners, very valued friends. Boniface is getting the photo ready. Thank you for MIEPA. Thank you for Couture Model Farm, which we have shown. Thank you for Couture Model Farm, because we have shown that communities can actually diversify livelihoods with your support. Thank you, Maltesa International. Thank you for MIEPA. Thank you for One Health. Thank you. Thank you very much. Is there a partner I've left out? Okay. Is there a partner I've left out? No. So what I'll be requesting is to get now Pacida staff. Sijui kama mtatoshea. Oh, these are private sector representative. We have our valued bankers. Equity Bank. Equity Bank is in the room? Yes. Equity Bank. Well done. These people are actually our very valued bankers. Yes. So Equity Bank is a very valued banker of us. And we truly appreciate what you've done together. Equity Bank, thank you very much. Tell your people we work together in CSR. We really want to work together with the foundation to scale scholarship. We want Wings to Fly to work with us. Equity Bank, thank you for keeping our money safe. Yes. So Equity Bank, yes. Then we'll be getting directors of the county government of Marsabit, because with quite a number of Marsabit county government, we truly, Peace? Peace Committee. Yes, tuanze na Peace Committee. Thank you very much. Peace Committee tuanze. Pacida last year won the best organization in peace building. With Caritas Germany's support, we managed to have a century-old conflict between the Dasanach and Gabra, and an agreement was signed. We also managed to have resource sharing protocol supported by Seraplea, WHH, which is now a model for the country. Yes, okay. Yeah. Okay, NDMA, let's have NDMA next. NDMA next. NDMA, your situation reports are really very helpful in helping us have very clear interventions. We recently had a very good walk with you across the country, which Patrick Atello participated. We had a memorable walk with NDMA, and we're very happy for that. Thank you, NDMA, for being a very valued partner. NDMA, you know you're loved by us. Tunawapenda sana. Na ile kazi tunafanya na nyinyi. Thank you for your very reliable CTREP situation reports. Very reliable situation reports. Madam Gothu, you mentioned the directors of the county government of Marsabit can also join. The directors of the county government of Marsabit can also join. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Marsabit County Partnership, the Poor Partnership, SDG, Partnership for Goals, goal number? All right. Partnership for Goals. Thank you, County Government of Marsabit. We've worked very closely with you. Thank you for always allowing us to knock on your doors. Thank you for working with us, and we got the Climate Change Award. Thank you for working with us, and we realized the first accountability tool, Mulika tracking tool, which is a global standard now, by the way. Mulika tracking tool. Thank you very much. Hey, watu wafurahi kidogo, county. We are friends. We are friends. And now we have Sankale, yes, now we have Sankale, Public Benefits Organization Regulatory Authority, PIBORA. Thank you, Sankale. I know we'll be working very closely I know very soon we'll be working closely for a training for organizations, PBOs, so that they understand the regulations as well as the act and how they need to comply. Thank you for traveling all the way, and thank you for really supporting all these partners and organizations. Thank you, Sankale, Wakili Sankale. Sankale, thank you very much. So, Isiolo County Government, we had, oh yes, no one else actually. So I'm told actually, SND is in the room. SND, you've arrived here, you're very much around. SND, wako wapi? Thank you very much. I know we've worked together with you through the ASAL Humanitarian Network as well, and various interventions that we've worked together. Thank you very much for being our cheerleaders. We'll also be cheering you up. Thank you very much. Boniface, thank you very much. I feel like I have eaten the whole lump of ugali. I'm only now left with the staff of Pacida. The staff of Pacida. Oh, sorry. I could see a chief officer. There was a chief officer somewhere who's arrived. A chief officer? Kiongozi. Umetulia tu hapa. All right. Okay. Oh, you've arrived right now. Oh, karibu sana. Please join us so that we take this on. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for what you do in the trade. Livelihoods is very important to us, and as we speak prosperity, market systems, I know your role as Chief Officer Trade will be very important. Thank you very much for joining us. Honestly, thank you very much. We truly appreciate. I know you'll be very impressed by what we want to do with the market systems and trade. So very soon, I'll be getting Pacida staff to get a very iconic photo. Because on your shoulders, this strategic plan implementation will be resting. Those awards have been realized because of your great effort, the sweat and toil of Pacida staff. Let's appreciate Pacida staff. Amos has covered the most kilometers that I know in Pacida. Well done, Amos. Where is Abdia? Hokile? Twende kazi? Yes. DJ. Looks like there is a good surprise, actually. DJ. Pacida wants to pull a surprise, and I'm very interested in that. Yeah. DJ bana. Twende kazi. Pacida staff. This is Pacida staff. The sweat and toil, commitment, sacrifice of this team is really the fuel that fuels Pacida's interventions in the farthest corners of the country. So you'll take in 2 lots or 3 lots. Pacida staff, we have a team here from Ethiopia. We have a team from Marsabit. We have a team from Samburu. We have a team from Isiolo. So Pacida, eat a block. Acha toy. Odi. Acha toy. Toy kidogo. Pacida staff. Yes. Nimesema. Yes. So Pacida staff, Ethiopia represented. Well done. Ethiopia, tupige makofi. Samburu in the house. Isiolo in the house. And Team Marsabit. The men say ahu. Ladies say ahu. Thank you very much. So I need to be strategically sandwiched for obvious reasons. Amlitoi kiwanja. Oh, kiongozi. Ukoaje? Kwa hivyo ama tukuja hata hapa chini ama I don't know. Yeah, we can sit here. Yeah, kujeni. Diba, I can see you. Amos, covering all the kilometers. Engineer Wahio, Mamo Malate, Sura Player, Hokile, I can see you. Boniface, someone has to take your photo. Of course, Kelvin has to take your photo. Ensure that you're here. Gothu, I can see you. I can see Abdia. I can see Noli. I can see Peter. I can see Madam Susan. I can see David around. What of Raibana? I can see the force behind partnerships, Ibrahim. I can see Godana flexing his muscles around me. I can see Adano, Elder Adano. I can see Bonnie. I can see Kabale. Kabale is driving our disability initiatives. Kabale driving our disability interventions. We're very happy for that. Gothu also driving disability. Abdi also driving our disability interventions. Thank you very much. That is Team Pacida. Thank you very much. That is Team Pacida. Well done, Ethiopia, well represented. Well done. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. All right. Madam Chair, with humility, may I request that you take one photo, an iconic one, for the internet and for posting. And the strategic plans will reach you. And the choice of photos shows prosperity and resilience. Our friends, prosperity and resilience, both represented. The ability to rebound, coming from emergencies. For pastoralist and agro-pastoralist communities. Thank you. Board. Yes. Oh, Father Anthony, tell us. Yes. Let me have Mr. Tari, one. You'll see them on social media. You'll be joining after this. Be joining. Then Mr. Boru, very fast. These will be seeing them on our social media platforms. We see what you post and what you do. We love what you post and we do. Moritz, we love what you post and do. We see your comments, shares, and feedback. Janet, we love what you do. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Patrick Atello, the voice of pastoralist in the COP processes. And he runs a platform known as Pastoralist Voices. Sukurisa.
So I want my chairman to recognize, because without peace, the development
Peace Committee.
Chair.
Yes, Chair of the Peace Committee will be joining also. Chair of the Peace Committee. We worked with you to get a national award. Pacida was the winner of the national award in peace in this country. Naiko pale. Naiko pale. Naiko pale. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Boniface, I feel it. Lewis, Lewis, I feel it in my spirit. Boniface, I feel it in my spirit that I need my 15 minutes of fame as well. I feel strongly in my spirit. I feel strongly in my spirit. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, very last, Kelvin and the team digital. Let's appreciate our digital team over there. We've been talking about some awards. Kelvin, do you have some very short video, only 2 minutes, of the awards? Because we so proudly represented Isiolo, Marsabit, Ethiopia, and you are not in the room, and we feel you need to have the experience of that. And maybe moja kama ya wash ni important. Sinta, make sure Sinta ulikuja Ethiopia na Roba.
Today we are honored to have been awarded 2 awards in 2 categories, according to the NGO award categories.
Very good day, we're very happy. Honestly, winning 2, we are the only NGO that has actually won 2 awards. Can you imagine?
We are very grateful for this great award. We have won 2 awards, the best in peace building and the best in wash.
This is for every person who's voted for us. This is for the board. This is for all of us. Bravo, Pacida, well done.
Top non-government organizations were awarded at the second edition of the NGOs Award.
Pacida, mine will be simple. Just mention the Simon. Review and put again. So I only want to take too much of your time. Basically, mine is a vote of thanks, special thanks to the Deputy Governor. This occasion, we really do appreciate his presence and for coming to grace this occasion. Second, Commissioner for being here with us and being better throughout us. Thirdly, special thanks to being here with us.
Have been with us throughout PELAM, CRDD, FH, SND, and many more that might not have been able to be with us here for one reason or another. We really do appreciate your efforts and your contribution also in terms of supporting Pacida in coming up with this strategic plan. I also want to say special thanks to Calro, who are represented here. They've really worked with us this journey in terms of, even supporting a number of value chains, particularly as regards camels and other livestock value chains. Special thanks to our board members for being there for us. All these achievements that you've heard about, all the milestones that have been presented here today, has been through the support of our able board, who has been there throughout and has worked with us this journey, to whom without their support, we would not have come this far. All these interventions would have not been possible. And this journey. To our director, for taking us through this journey. He has always been available, guiding us and ensuring that we are able to reach the last mile as Pacida. I would not want to leave out the media that is here. Special thanks to Boniface and the team for being here and, for highlighting throughout our interventions. We've been walking this journey together. Special thanks to Jerime Hotel, who have allowed us to use this facility and enabled us, launch our strategic plan here today. Finally, I would want to thank the organizing team from Pacida. This would not have been possible without your efforts, going through sleepless night. Like I know last night, some of you are going back, to bed around 3 a.m. in the morning after the initial venue did not work out for us. Initially, we were to do it at our office, but the wind was too much for the tent that we had mounted at the office. And I really appreciate your contribution in terms of making this day a success. Your presence here today makes us proud. We are really proud of you for being here for us. And we don't take it for granted. Sometimes you can invite people to an occasion, but because of their busy schedules, it's not that they don't want to come, but because of their busy schedules, they are not able to attend. And to see this number of people who have turned out today, we really do appreciate. And we don't take it for granted. Thank you very much. Finally, for those that have missed out, maybe I've not mentioned their name. I might not be able to remember all of us, but special thanks to all of us, and God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Special thanks to the MC as well. We are usually forgotten. And now, allow me with profound humility to appreciate every person here. Harkime! 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 Sasa ni Manthisu. Manthisu ni radi. It's lightning. It's like this. Manthisu! 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 Yoya! Yoya! Harkime! Thank you very much. Allow me with profound humility to request Father Anthony to pray for us as we close. And also very important, the whole wider congregation of the Catholic Church is very important in our interventions. A lot of organizations around the Catholic Church, and Catello is a deacon. Let's appreciate Catello of the church. Is also very important. In the university, one of our partners, by the way, I told you university, we are going very strongly. One of our partners is going to be Strathmore University. So we are very serious in this. And Strathmore, you know the affiliation. The other partner is going to be Egerton University. We also have University of Nairobi. We're also working in the project of Range, University of Twente. So Catholic Church is very important to us, and thank you very much. Thank you for being our valued board member. And because of that,
first of all, we thank our Almighty God, and therefore let us pray. Almighty God, we are very grateful for this wonderful day, for this occasion. We are very grateful for the success of Pacida. We thank you for all those people who have been involved, helping us to improve the livelihood of our people, the life of our people, and to make life better for everybody here in Marsabit County and in other areas. And now we ask you, Almighty God, be with us when we continue our work. And we want to continue to see the needs of our people suffering, the needs of the poor who need our hands. And we thank you for all those ones who are helping us to do this work. And therefore, Almighty God, we ask you for your blessings, for the work to continue well, for our daily lives, for everything what you give us, and especially also for the food which we're about to receive now to sustain our lives. Almighty God, be with us. Bless us all. Bless the safaris of our people wherever they go. And let us work and reach out our hands. Let us work together, and we work together with your almighty blessings. And so mighty God bless us in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. Amen. May God bless you all and have a safari in Jama.
Asanteni sana. Food is served from this direction. Food is served. Abdia and the team. Food is served from this direction, right?